Hello everyone, this is John Everest and this is my third tutorial on CBDM tools, and I just want to very quickly, and I promise you this will be 5 minutes, on just like basically the layout, how it's set out and why it is set out, and I'm just going to show you a few things on the nodes. So when you click on it, there's a few subfolders. There's displaying results, sort of formatting the raw results, as I call it. If you've looked at any other previous tutorials, climate-based daylight modeling kicks up a lot of data. I'm talking like millions of values. So we need to format those into a more friendly data. Helpful is just bits and pieces. It's easy to make, and maybe it's a benefit. And we've got, if you're working with Radiance, Revit stuff, I've got these two here. These are like the main workflows, and these are a few bits and pieces that you may find useful. And it's the same with Radiance. It's like, you must walk through these 4 stages to do anything. And there's a few. Well, actually, wow, there's quite a few bits and pieces here. I suppose it all adds up, doesn't it? Yeah, they're just a few bits and pieces that um, some of it is just like legacy code I've got, but I've just stuck it in there because it might be useful. So if I show you a node, I just want to I'll show you a few bits and pieces, but what I want to do is just what do you mean? Radiance extras, make a simple room. Radiance extras, make a simple radiance room. Now look at that. That's terrifying, right? Look at all those things you've got to fill in. What I want to use this to demonstrate is like how this works, and it is not as intimidating as it looks. First thing I want you to notice is, can you see they've all got these dashes at the end of it? If it's got a dash at the end of it, let me find a different one. That prep radiance file. See that you got a dash, but you have not got a dash. If you've got a dash, I've given it a default value. Can you see? If I can't get over to it, but can you see at the bottom left, default value daylight study? So you can, if you put in a value, it will overwrite the title daylight study. If you do not, usually I don't care. It will just use that for you. So it just makes it a little bit easier for you. There's no dash there. You must put in your output folder. That's like your project folder. Yeah, that's where everything's going to be saved. The reason I've done that is just to basically, if there's any way I can help you out, I've put in a default value. If it's just not feasible, it's like you have to, you need to add the Radiance file address. So that's how that works. So now when we go back to this like Nodezilla, this mega node, um, everything's got a preset, and I'll show you. I'm not even going to add anything now. Watch this. Prep the file, uh, the folder name, the Radiance file, and yeah, I need to just string. CBDM tools. Better not stick it there, do I? Right. Then if I just go documents, right, and I just stick that into the string. So like I say, I've input nothing, and boom, there you go. So basically that meets all these values, room width 8. So let's say actually it's a really wide room for some reason. Yeah, if I put in the 20, the default 8 gets overridden, and now we've just got like a really wide room. So all of a sudden this shrinks down, doesn't it? So like, if you, I don't know, like if you want one window, if you want 2 windows, if you want to add a skylight, you add them in or you don't. But that's so when you look at these nodes, you want to be checking. There's a skylight. You want to be checking just see what has a preset. But remember, it is your responsibility to check the default is appropriate to your project. And I think of it with calculation grids with ceiling reflectances. Yeah, 0.7, 0.2, 0.1. These are generic, but they might not be appropriate for your project. So you need to be aware of that. One other thing is, if you look here, everything is described for you. you have to give me a little bit of a break on these descriptions because it takes a lot of time, and sometimes I may have copy and pasted, and most of them are right. I think there's a few ones that catch me out. If you find one, let me know. I can change it, but doing it all in one go is a very boring Saturday. Oh, my 5 minutes is up. And if you also go to even every single sort of input and output is commented for you. So if you get lost, these may show you the way. Okay, so that's just what I wanted to show you on the nodes, and yeah, I just wanted to show you how that's organized in sort of results, stuff for Radiance, stuff for Revit, and miscellaneous, just bits and pieces. Okay, let's do something more interesting. On to the next video.